Please stop that. No. Sir, you do not have my consent. You better stop slapping me. I don't appreciate that. So today I want to try and build myself a little breeding bunker kind of area. I basically have an idea to maybe just build it completely on top of one of these cliff platforms, because as you can see, they can get really, really big, which is going to leave a ton of room for us to be able to do just an absolute crapload of breeding and not have giant dino explosions, because that can still happen even though we have some useful mods for breeding on here. You know, the Dino Depot will automatically pick up the babies and all that good stuff, but yeah, on the odd chance that maybe I forget that they're still running and run out of space in that, then we could have a gigantic explosion. So that's why I want like a proper dedicated building for this. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, we're gonna see what we could do with it. One thing that I do want to just check is, and I just wanted to take out a bunch of the stones around there before I did this, I want to see, can I manage to get one up here? Let's see. Okay, it's giving me snap points there. That could be, I don't know, that could be kind of interesting. Hang on, let me see. Let me see if I can, ooh, yeah, that's good. That's okay for the moment. Not amazing, because it's gonna obviously be like covered in these gigantic leaves, but I don't know, that could kind of work. You know what, actually, I got an idea. I want to see if this crystal thing over here works. It might be able to snap to it. I don't know if we could use there, because, like, in all honesty, all of those, like, giant pieces of leaves and everything, like, that stuff is all just going to kind of get in the way here. Let me see. Is it going to give me a snap point? Oh, this is probably not going to work, is it? Okay, hang on, wait. Maybe if I'm above it? Let's see. Let me just get up here real quick. So, if we can't get here, then maybe... You can't snap it to that, right? That would be really cheeky if we could. That actually would be kind of cool if we could. Let's... Oh, we actually can. Oh, wait, whoa, hang on. Boom. That's almost kind of perfect. Now, it is kind of in the way a little bit with the little greenhouse, but in all honesty, I'm not super crazy happy with the greenhouse. It's very basic. I think maybe I want to do something different eventually. So we'll leave it there for the moment, but eventually I might want to switch that, because we're not getting greenhouse effect in here. I think it would have to actually be like below the sky, which I guess is kind of this area here. So yeah, we don't need to build it out of actual greenhouse pieces or anything like that. So I think I will tear that down eventually. This, on the other hand, could be a good spot for this. Now, that thing is going to be gigantic. That's one thing. So, yeah, this is going to be a really, really big building. And then the only issue is that there's no piece to, like, put on the top. So, yeah, that's going to be kind of unfortunate. But I'm just looking at it. I'm thinking, like, the size of a Carcanos. Let's grab you. Let's put you in there for a second. Come here, bro. Yeah, let me see. Because, like, just the size of a Carcanos compared to this whole thing, like... Yeah, it looks gigantic, but the building itself will end up being a little cramped with some larger creatures like a Carcanos and other things like that. We're just going to keep dropping him accidentally because he just keeps intersecting into terrain and the building there and everything. Yeah, you know what? That could be a really nice spot for it, though. And then what we can do is we can kind of like build down walls so it's not like just floating on top of this. I mean, visually it wouldn't be anyway, so... Yeah, this could be kind of cool. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? I might put it there. I might build my little breeding bunker here today. So, yeah. Next thing that I need to do is just a ton of grinding, and luckily we have our 2 Dodix here. One thing that I do want to show you is right down here. I got up to level 82. I made myself a chemistry bench. We are now currently level 83 and a little bit. So we are making progress here. That's amazing. I'm super happy with that. But yeah, we're gonna need to make more progress, because a lot of the things... Ooh, we gotta drop. A lot of the things that I'm gonna want in here are like higher levels. So let me show you. So I think maybe I might want some sort of gene storage area in here. And then also, you know, we got the egg incubator as well. No, it's not the egg incubator. What is it? The embryo incubator, I think. Because obviously we still don't even have the gene scanner unlocked. But I got this one out of a surface drop, of course. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know if we're really going to be able to make use of it right now. Because we got to get to the point where we actually have the little embryo incubator to actually extract the eggs and then hatch those creatures out. Because obviously the gene scanner can pull babies, like I guess fetuses, out of the parents that are mammals or whatever, you know, live birth kind of creatures, and basically turn them into eggs, which is a lot better. So we're gonna want that in here, and some other stuff as well. I don't know how complicated this building is gonna be, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start grinding out a ton of materials, and then we will get working on all of that. How much stone do we have in these two? Because I used pretty much all my stone. I've got just tons of cementing paste now, actually, and I did want to just quickly run around and collect up like a ton of narco berries as well. Where's my paste? I think it's in this one here, right? Yeah, look at all my paste. That's like, I think I pulled 5,000. Let me see. Cementing paste. Yeah, I pulled for 5,000 when I crafted all my stuff. In terms of chitin, here's where we're at. We still have tons. It was the stone that I ran out of very clearly. But yeah, let me go ahead and just pull all that stone back in here. We got a lot of crafting to do because I think the walls on the outside go like, they're like 4 across, and then I think there's a way that we can build onto the inside of it. Let me quickly just check on that, actually. Do I have any fence foundations at all? I don't think so. Okay. Let me just grab a couple walls anyway. I'm gonna chuck this away. So yeah, this is what I might end up needing. Let's just craft like 4 of those, I guess. That'll do. Okay, so pretty sure, yeah, this is definitely 4 wide. And then I would imagine the medium one is 3 wide, and then the small one is 2 wide. That would make sense, right? So we can't place things here. You know, it's not possible. But if we do place the fence foundations, we're gonna get a snap point right there, which is almost kind of perfect. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. This works the exact same as the tree platforms as well. I was really happy, obviously, like to find out that you could do this on the tree platforms, and it's also great that you can actually do it on these platforms as well, because that would suck if we were not able to do that. So, I'm kind of thinking if we maybe we could do like 2 buildings. I might be able to get another platform up there or something. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of having a building where we have a bunch of like little rooms, I guess, where we can just kind of go in and we have like small creatures breeding in here or whatever. That could be a thing, but I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna need this one to be like open and completely accessible in every single way. Also, is this the perfect spot for it? I'm thinking it's not too bad. I don't really want it completely in line with that, so this obviously would be like a ramp up into it. Okay, I'm trying to think of like how everything's gonna work, because the worst part about this whole thing is that we are not gonna be able to place a nice looking roof on this. It's just not gonna be possible. Let me see. Let me grab some stuff. It might actually be, to be honest. I want to just see if this is gonna work. If I pull to craft one of each of these things, this could potentially work. I don't know if the angle is going to be completely right. Let's see. So if we put that there, is that the perfect angle for a triangle? Oh, it is. Ooh, that's good. I didn't think it would be, but it is. Nice. Oh, you know what would be great? If we could make the roof kind of come up and then have it meet another cliff platform that's a small one and have that one on the roof. That would be so much better. It really would. The one thing that I don't like about tree platforms and cliff platforms is when we had Platforms Plus in ARK Survival Evolved, we had like these like wedge pieces, which you could kind of like, it was essentially one of the slices of this pizza right here, you know, and you could kind of just like build up walls and then put the wedge piece there. But then they also had like sloped wedges, which were the exact same thing except sloped. So, you know, you could build a couple walls and put those pieces on and basically have this kind of be like a little like dome of sorts, essentially. So yeah, those things were great. I really wish they would add those in, because I feel like platform building would just be so much better if we had those kinds of things, but unfortunately we don't, so we will have to make do with what we actually can do. But knowing that this actually works definitely makes me a little bit more confident for this build. Cool. All right, well, we got a lot of work to do. This is obviously going to be the entranceway, so I think I might leave that open, and we're probably going to go ahead and put a little dino gate there or something. It doesn't need to be a behemoth gate or anything like that, because that's not where I meant to put that. Because obviously we don't need to walk all the gigantic dinos into here. You know, they can just go into pods and then get thrown in. So I'm thinking maybe, because that is going to fit one of the gateways, if we go maybe 5 walls tall and then start roofing in from there, The only thing I'm curious about is, will we be able to roof right into the middle, or is it going to cut me off at some point because they're not going to have support? And then we might have to do some pillars. I don't know. Lots of things to consider here, but yeah, this is going to be cool. And obviously I'm going to build down. I don't want to be able to go under here. That's awful looking. Anyway, and also look at this. They stick through. Ew. No. Okay, cool. Got a lot of work to do. I will get some grinding done, and we will see you guys in a little bit. By the way, this is just perfect. Look at this. It's just the best. I don't think I've showed this. Obviously, a lot of people do this, but if you're not like dual wielding Dodix, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. Okay, so I've been doing a bunch of grinding. We've got a lot of different structures to hopefully be able to finish off the majority of this before I have to probably go out and get more walls. But yeah, so here's what I kind of have going here. I'm kind of thinking, you know what? I don't want it just to be a perfect circle or whatever, so I'm definitely gonna want to expand out just certain areas. And so yeah, we're basically gonna take every second one of these and expand it out just like this. We've done things like this in the past. I kind of just, you know, when we're using a platform, like back in the day, we used to use a lot of platforms, but whenever we do like a circular build or something like this, I always like to kind of make it a little bit different. And in this case, I think from the top, it's gonna kind of look like a gear cog. So yeah, I think it's gonna look pretty cool. So this is what I've got so far. I'm thinking, like, I'm trying to think, like, do I want this whole building to have the kind of steampunk aesthetic, or do I want to go for something slightly different? I'm somewhat thinking that I like the idea of, here, let me just place down some stuff. So I like the idea of potentially going with some of these stone railings, or sorry, wood railings, my bad. Yeah, here, I'll show you kind of the way that I want to do it. I've done this in the past as well, so let's see. Let's pop that there, flip it upside down, and then do this kind of pattern. I like that. I like the way it opens up like that. And if we switch that to, let's say, the steampunk ones or the frontier structures, you know, it just doesn't look the same. Like, that doesn't give the same effect. You know, that's not very good. This doesn't really give the same effect. I'm not really feeling either of those. But I like it without either of those as well, actually. Like, that is, I don't know, that kind of works for me. So that's kind of what I want to do, but obviously we're probably going to have to paint that because the way that the wood looks is like a weird color compared to everything else. And I've always felt that way. In Survival Evolved, the wood was like a darker kind of color and it looked a little bit more like normal, I guess. But here, it almost looks like this stuff was always made out of like fungal wood or something. I don't know. Speaking of, I don't know, I've kind of been thinking they could have taken the opportunity to add in like a fungal wood tier into this map instead of like the regular wood tier. I wish that they had done stuff like that, because when you think about it, when we got Scorched, we got, you know, the what do you call it, the Adobe tier, and that stuff kind of suited the map that we were in. And when they were making Genesis Part 2, they actually, I guess at one point, prototyped the idea of having a new structure tier, but then they never incorporated it into the game. And by the way, that's a really nice pattern that we get right there. So 3 high, build 1, 2, 3 from the bottom, 1, 2, 3 from the top, and then kind of snap them. Here, I'll show you. But yeah, so basically when we got those maps, we didn't get like any extra kind of structure tiers, but they did plan on doing one. Yeah, I was in the middle of explaining that, and then my doorbell rang, so I had to go off and get that. But yeah, basically the set of structures was going to be called the Shale set, and I think it was supposed to be between metal and tech, and essentially what it would do is you could damage it over time, but it would also kind of like regrow itself. So let's say here's a wall. Parts of it get damaged, and then I think you can kind of like see through it a little bit, but unless the full thing was damaged, it would actually regrow. And I do believe any connecting structures to that, so if you built like a big box, if part of it got destroyed, it would grow back all the destroyed bits unless every part of it was destroyed. It was something like that. They scrapped the idea though. They had the idea to do that. We need a gate for here. Let me go get one. But yeah, they had the idea to do that, and they scrapped it over memory issues. So I don't know. I feel like in this game we probably don't have those issues. Is that too far-fetched to say? I don't know. I feel like that's okay. You know, we probably don't have crazy memory issues for the most part. It was mostly with console, because like honestly, if ARK was just a PC game, even just ARK Survival Evolved, I cannot imagine how crazy they could have gotten, because console unfortunately held it back a huge amount. Though, to be fair, console also made the game really popular as well, so it's a win-win. I don't know. It would have been kind of nice to just see the possibilities, though, because I don't think the PC memory ever really held it back that much, so yeah. Anyway, here's what I'm hoping to do. I think it looks pretty nice. We might swap over these walls, because I don't really like the look of the stone half walls right here, so yeah, we might have to do something about that. But yeah, that's kind of nice. And then I'll wall down here, of course, or maybe there I won't even do that. Maybe what we can do is we can put like a ceiling kind of going in and then wall from here. That could look a bit nicer, actually. And also, hang on, so this slopes up to this area here, and they kind of like line up perfectly as well. So yeah, everything works out right now. I think we should be pretty much good to go. The only other thing that I have an idea for is to maybe raise this up by another half wall. So do this exact same thing on the very top and then put those pillars in. So we might make some changes by the next time you see this, but let me keep working at it, and we'll figure it out. All right, so here's what we got. Not a whole lot has changed in terms of the actual design and everything. I did this exactly as I said I would. And then, yeah, all I did was kind of just add in gates in the other spots and then just build a little bit of the roof. So not a crazy amount has changed. But yeah, so for the moment, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do for the roof, because I don't know if I want to peak it all the way up into the middle, because if we do that, it's going to look like a big cone or something. So I don't know. I was kind of thinking of maybe kind of going in with some of the roof right here, and maybe just following the kind of, you know, the square triangle pattern that will essentially, you know, meet right in the middle everywhere. So that's an idea that I have, but I don't know if I want to completely do that. And also, I do know, obviously, you know, these are offset. We'll probably put some railings in between just to kind of have that little, like, extra bit of light coming in, but also close up that gap as well. So yeah, that'll look pretty cool. But yeah, so my plan is to maybe just do this on every side. So let's get up here. So we wanna put the triangle ones here. Let's just snap that onto there. Nice. And then from here, we'd need to go forward with 2 squares. So you can see they lock together, you know, obviously, like when you look down, you don't see any gaps or anything. So yeah, that's kind of an idea, like a plan that I have. I don't know exactly if I want that to be the roof. And also, I feel like I don't know what I want as the actual material. What we could do is, because there's actually a pretty interesting variant of the steampunk stuff. So we can actually come in here. We can go to the variants, and we get the rotated, but then we also get glass. And it's not working. Did they break it? What the hell? Oh, that's weird. What's happened? Did the glass break? I don't... What? I'm confused. Did they break this? Because there's an actual, like, glass ceiling type thing. It's not, like, perfect. Okay, yeah, they obviously broke something. Or else maybe I'm not seeing it. No, that's not right, though. Huh. Well, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but you can see through a little bit. Like, it's not perfect. It's not really, like, see-through or anything, but it'll probably do. I don't really know. It must be broken right now or something, or maybe I'm just not seeing it visually for some reason. Don't really understand why, but yeah, there is a variant for the triangle pieces as well. Oh, there we go. Now I'm getting it. What the hell? I'm so confused. Look, what on earth was that? Glass rotated. Oh wait, no. Hang on. So, oh, there we go. What is happening? Okay, I'm really confused. Something weird is happening, but yeah, so here it is. We could use this as like the roof. So, you know, we'll be able to see through. Light will get through. We'll have that everywhere. Apparently, I'm going to have a real big issue just trying to get that stuff down. But, yeah, assuming that I can do that, I feel like we can kind of like bring the roof in a little bit. Maybe not completely to the middle. Maybe I might bring it up a bit more as we kind of travel inwards with the same pattern. So let's actually just do a bit more of this then. So basically, wherever you place a, here, switch to that one, nice. Wherever you place a triangle, you need to follow it with a square and then with a triangle, and you'll notice that like you're slowly kind of building inwards like that. You don't ever build any extra triangles or squares on the sides. So right here, we only have 1 triangle, so we only place 1 square. So this is what it would look like if we came right to the middle. But I feel like maybe we don't do that. We maybe stop here, and then we can bring it up to meet the other one and maybe like build something on top. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I gotta figure out what the hell's going on with this stuff though. Let's see. Is it gonna work now? I'm so confused. Oh, so we can get that one? What one is this one on? This one's on glass. Okay. Don't do anything too drastic here now. Okay, we have it. That's good. That's the one that we needed. Okay. So obviously there's two versions. There's the version here where, you know, like these lines face forward, and then there's the other one where they go across. We'll probably have it face forward because I feel like it almost kind of looks like a big arrow when you connect it with like this triangle right here in the middle of that. Pretty cool. Let's see. Let's drop down below. Yeah, that'll work. That'll definitely work. So, in terms of everything else here, like materials-wise, I've been kind of going back and forth in my mind as to whether or not I want to build the outside out of, like, frontier structures, and I don't know if I do, and I don't know if I don't. Here's the thing. I don't want to build it out of the steampunk stuff, because I like the steampunk stuff, but I'll be completely honest with you, unless it's a house, I don't want the steampunk stuff looking like this on the inside. This is like Victorian mansion right here. I don't want that for like my other buildings. And unfortunately, that's the only inside variant that you can have, because when you have the steampunk walls, you have the normal version like this, and then you can have the double wood, so it has wood on each side, but there's no like double metal version or anything like that. There's also the metal version, which does look like, let's see, let me try and show you a piece. Yeah, this piece right here, right above Cosmo's head. I love the hat, by the way. I think I'm gonna stick with that. I tried so many different hats. You know what? Maybe I could just show you again real quick because there's so many different hats, man. I was really struggling. I didn't know what one to pick. I posted a little bit of this on Twitter, but I found it all so funny. Let me just chuck a bunch of this stuff into here. Not the dye though. So obviously there we have the cowboy hat. We have the most cursed version of Jasper. Look at him. I don't like that. He's got my eyes. Let's see. So let's take that one off. That's for me. Let's pop some of these other hats on here then. So that's the Aberration hat. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest. We got the little beret, which I think kind of looks nice. We have, what is that? A little the boater hat. I like that one as well. I don't know. The cowboy hat just looks really funny. I like this one too. I think that's called the bowler hat or something. That one's great. But I don't know. The cowboy hat just had like that extra little thing to it. The little engineer hat, which is nice. I definitely like that one. We've already seen the cowboy. The sinister one, I think that's called sinister. Yeah, cool. And then we have the little glasses or goggles or whatever, which look great, but they're kind of a little bit too big for him, so I'll probably not want those. And then we have the actual hat version of that, which looks a little bit better. Let's zoom in real quick, and there we go. So yeah, you can see that one definitely suits pretty well. But I don't know. I feel like I like the top hat too. But wait, look at this. Look at what happens when you have it on your arm. The hat like floats above him, which I don't know. It looks a little bit goofy. So yeah, in my opinion, I think the best one is the little cowboy hat. Which one is this? This is the rancher hat. There's lots of different cowboy hats from the Bob's Tall Tales thingy, but yeah, obviously I like this one the best. So yeah, I don't know. I had to go with that one, but I know everybody's loving it so far. I love it too. He looks so cute. Anyway, so yeah, I don't really know what we want to do here. Like the frontier structures would be kind of nice. Not glass though. I didn't mean to do that. You know, they are really nice, but they're very plain, you know, and I like that we can now actually do the flippity skin thingy. That's pretty nice. They're quite plain when it comes to it, and they don't really mesh super well with the actual, like, the roof pieces here. And I do like these, by the way. I definitely like those. And we could switch those over to Frontier, but that doesn't look as good, in my opinion. So, yeah. I don't know. Although, you know what? We could actually go ahead and then do this. Not that. Wait, what is it? Oh, crap. Are we stuck on that? Oh, God, this seems broken. Okay, well... Can we flip this? Okay, we can't do anything. Everything's just broken right now. Let's see. So I meant to do this. We could do that for the outside, and that would suit a little bit better, but on the top it definitely doesn't suit. So I don't know. I'll play around with it. I'll see what I like. Definitely on the inside it would suit better, because like the roof, you know, the roof pieces look like they kind of fit with them a little. Let's just get up here. Oh, I meant to hit that one, but I guess I just didn't. Hey, there we go. Nice. So yeah, I don't know. I like the gateway, and what I did here was I actually put in the steampunk gate, because I feel like it looks quite nice with them. You know, it definitely fits. It's nice. Yeah, I don't know. Frontier could be a thing. I don't know if I will or not. We'll just play around with it. I need to pull you off of the shooter mode. Oh, no, you were on the other mode. My bad. Need to just take you off my arm. Can't reach those. It definitely would help me get rid of these really ugly, what do you call those bits? The little, like, I guess beams or whatever, like the little X's on it. I'm not a big fan of that. And actually that, I like the way that those sit together. So the beam right there kind of almost matches the angle with that, and they line up really well. I like that a lot, actually. We need a darker color for these, like I said before, but yeah, we'll get to that later. I don't know. It could be Frontier. It could be Frontier. It might be Frontier. Yeah. I feel like it just kind of suits what I'm going for here a bit better. Let's see. Can we flip this now? Take the window off? Cool. All right. Nice. Actually got rid of that finally. We might actually add some windows in up above as well. We could probably put some of those little windows like right around here. Maybe like all 4 of them actually could be kind of cool. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so I'll continue with a lot of the stuff that I've been doing, and I'll bring you guys back once we have another little update to show. And I might switch everything over to Frontier. And also I need some water. You know, I have to say, it's a real shame that there's no, like, wall version of these, because this stuff looks good. I don't know what they were thinking. They should have made a wall version, surely. Right? Like, could you imagine, like, you know, just kind of take a look at that. We can kind of section that off a little bit. We could have had, like, half walls, or the quarter walls, or whatever they're called. Could have had everything. I don't know why they didn't do, like, a glass wall version. Like, after the Frontier ones, I really liked those ones. Like, it would have been great. Like, an actual wall with glass in it, because everybody loved the actual Frontier glass set. Gonna take damage. Oops, my bad. But yeah, I don't know. Just thinking about it there. All right, so our next step here. You can see quite a lot of these things are switched over to the glass. Some of them aren't. I've actually kind of gone through, I would say, the majority of these. And yeah, a lot of them are switched over to glass, but they're just not showing it properly. It's definitely a client-side bug. I did log out and then log back in, and a lot of them were switched over. So that was good. But yeah, that's really frustrating. I don't know why they added this option in. Like, this is just, I don't know, it's very not user-friendly, because just think of builders. Like, we're gonna have to go to every single one of these and switch them over to the glass, when you could have just added it into this, you know, add like a different little thing there, you know, steampunk structures, maybe glass ceilings. You could have just done that, and then you could just switch them, and then if they were rotated the wrong way, have that option in there. I don't know. I don't like this kind of like extra options and stuff, because like even on the pillars as well, maybe not with the oh, what am I? I thought I was pointing at the pillar there, and it's a glass pillar. With the steampunk pillars, like there's 2 different types, and I didn't even know about the other type for a while. So yeah, a little frustrating, very, very not user-friendly, but it is what it is. Let's see. So the next step here is, obviously we flattened out the ceiling, and we've kind of gotten pretty much to the center there. What I think I want to do is essentially just kind of like follow around the outside of where we are here, with like another little ceiling. Can we get up there without having to Cosmo? There we go. Nice. So then obviously we'll come and do one of those right there. Fill this bit in with triangles. I don't know if I want to peek this bit up into the middle, but I think it's going to look pretty cool, because it's offset from the other ceiling. And yeah, I don't know. I think, you know what? Let me just quickly finish this bit off, and then we'll just take a little look. I'll also switch over all the skins as well to the steampunk style. Ooh. Weird little laggedy bits. Okay, cool. Okay, well, there we go. It looks pretty interesting, I have to say. Obviously, the eyesore right now is all these non-glass pieces, but let's just ignore those, you know. It looks pretty interesting. I like it. I don't know if I want to peek it up in the middle. I feel like if I do that, it's going to look a bit odd. What I could potentially do is maybe come up by another half wall and then do the exact same thing by just building one of these on top of that half wall going inwards, and then we would have the peak then. I don't know. Could be a thing. We'll see. Let me just take a little look. How's it look like on the inside? Okay. I don't know what I want to do with, like, this area. Do I want to fill that in? Or maybe we could just put some pillars there or something. I don't really know, because that does line up. What kind of space are we looking at here, though? I think it is... Should be, yeah, it should be in line with this. So basically from here up to there, there's an extra 2 wall space. So we could just put some pillars there, maybe put some railings in between or something. Yeah, I don't know. That could be a thing. We'll see. We'll see. But for the moment, though, that's looking pretty good. I think I might actually maybe pop some of these guys up here. We need more of them, of course. But yeah, we could just do those for the moment. Like that. And then, I don't know, we might maybe kind of come up by the little half wall and then just peek it up in the middle. It would be a good way to end the building. Either that or maybe just filling that in with some ceilings and then switching those over to glass. Yeah, maybe that would work better. I don't know. It's kind of a hard call right now because I don't want to do the work on one of these things and then, you know, want it to be the other one. I think maybe I want it more to be the ceilings, so I think I might just do that instead of, you know, building all those extra roof pieces, because I've pretty much run out of, what do you call it, like stone and wood and everything, just down to like the last couple bits. So yeah. Anyway, cool. All right, we got a little bit more work to do. I gotta log out at some point and see which ceilings I missed. I think I got the majority of them, but it's hard to tell because they won't switch. So yeah, anyway, all in all though, so far so good. It's looking really, really nice. And again, I don't like the basic shape, and I'm glad that we just put this effort into making it look extra cool looking. It obviously doesn't complement my building here at all because they don't really fit with each other, but I needed this big ass space for all this breeding, and you know, this is gonna work out so well. Look at this. Oh, I'm stuck. This is gonna be a huge amount of space. The only unfortunate part is part of the wall does stick through some of my structures, but I did my best to fill in even just like the tiny like little bits like right there. Totally didn't need to put a half wall there, but I did it anyway just to fill in that gap and not have any like weirdness or anything. So yeah, all right, cool. A little bit more work to do. Got to figure out this part, and yeah, probably some more grinding, I think. Okay, so our building is pretty much done now at this stage, but I do need to craft something very specific because I just hit the level not so long ago. Ooh, I've flown right into a Spino. Yeah, I hit the level for this just a couple minutes ago, and yeah, we have access to the gene storage thingy, which I think I'm gonna probably want to have in my breeding building. So want to quickly just kill a couple carcanos here because we're gonna need some polymer. This guy's completely preoccupied with whatever that is, fish, I would imagine. There we go. Oh, gotta make sure that I eat him. Okay, gonna need another carcanos kill. Let's see, let's go for that one over there. So, yeah, I basically need the gene storage. Eventually, we will have access to the little egg incubator as well, but obviously I don't have that currently. So, yeah, let's see. What level are you? You're level 5. Okay, not bad. Should still give me a good amount of polymer, though. And lots of these Sarcos, and my guy is roaring. Cool. Ooh, okay. Did I get enough? I need like 220, I think. So, let me see. How much was that? I didn't get to see how much it was. You know what? Let's just go ahead and try to craft a piece of gilly, and then I'll know. There we go. So we have 196. Cool. Alrighty. So, do I need these Sarco skins? Wait, did I get those Sarco skins? I think I might have. Cool. Alright, let's grab those real quick. And we don't need anything else in there. Nice. So yeah, one more Carcanos, and then we should be good to go to make this thing. And then I'll show you the building. It's pretty cool. There's some things I might want to try and change with it, but for the moment, it will work. It just needs to be functional at this stage, you know? My guy is kind of glitching out a little bit right now. I think the game is trying to understand why he's that fast, and it's not really understanding, I guess. But bears get a speed buff as they're running, so yeah. There you go, game. Just, you know, figure that part out, please. Okay. Okay. Oh, I hit a rock. Nice. All right. Well, anyway, we got a dude right here. What level are you? 75. Okay, cool. Ooh, did that say plant bearing 3? I think it is. I don't know if that would be that useful, though. I mean, if you're collecting wood, I guess having plant bearing 3 on the Carcanos would be good. I don't actually know what kind of reduction it gets, though. Let's see. It only gets... Okay, so it starts at 10% with the tier 1, and then it goes up to 20%. Could be kind of useful, actually, but obviously you're probably going to be carrying around maybe a roll rat or something, so maybe not the most useful thing. All right, let's go after this guy. I can't leave every creature in the game that has a somewhat decent trait alive. Hopefully he doesn't grab me. We can't do the claw attack, unfortunately, when we're in the water. Please don't grab me. I really don't want you to grab me. Are we good? Come on. Almost. You're so close to death. Please don't eat anything right now. Ooh, and I got him. Perfect. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get back to the base. After the Spino is done eating my booty. Please stop that. No. Sir, you do not have my consent. You better stop slapping me. I don't appreciate that. Ah, okay. I can't slap him back. He's too powerful. Uh-oh. All right, come here, bro. Come on. You and me. Oh, I can't even get to him. You turd. Just die, please. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's a 140. Oof. Okay. Probably shouldn't be killing it. Does it have a good trait? I think it's protective. I think that's what it says. Yeah, let's just get away, maybe, possibly. I'm just gonna leave it. Maybe, if it will actually let me leave. Please. Please go away. All right. Well, anyway, we're just gonna get back to the base real quick, and then I want to craft this thing, and then we will check out the building, and it's gonna be pretty cool looking, I think. You know, nothing has made this map feel smaller than Cosmo, honestly. This map, I feel like it's a lot smaller than I remember, but I think it's just I'm traveling around in like ways that I've never got to before. I don't know. I might need to log out. I've been noticing this thing happening recently where I'll like leave an area and then I come back and I mean like that's not even half my house. Like it's part of this half, but it's not even the full half. Oh. Now you may be saying just wait here and it will all come back. I've tried that before and it doesn't. It does not come back. Even if I go in here, some bits will kind of come back in, but the rest just kind of don't. So yeah, not really sure. Anyway, I'll just log out real quick. It makes it faster. Okay, we are in. Let me pick up Jasper, and everything's going to be loaded. The house should be coming back in a sec. It's just getting this first, I think. This will be the one time when it doesn't do exactly as I was explaining. Okay. That's frustrating. Please come back. Let me just show this stuff off. Man, this game sometimes. I swear, every other time that I've logged out, it's come back almost immediately. I have no idea. I really don't know what to think. Cool. Give me my workshop at least. We need the door to be there. Okay, there we go. Let me get in. Okay, fabricator's here. That's good. Like, technically, this stuff is all here. It's just weird client-side bugs. Honestly, I've been getting a lot of those recently. Yeah, so we need the gene storage. Let me just make sure, because I did get some random polymer out of a drop one time. There we go. Gene storage, crafting that guy up. So the incubator's at level 89, which is obviously where I'm going to want to be soon, because then I'll be able to make up the cooking pot, and that's going to be very, very useful for us. So, yeah, here's most of the building. Dude, like this game sometimes. How am I expected to keep playing this thing when it's just like every day there's just something wrong with it? Come on. I'll just hang out on the pieces that are here. Okay, there we go. We got some progress there. Just show me the roof. It's fine. I love it. I do. You know, we've been ARK beta testers for a long time now, so, you know, we just kind of have to get used to it. This thing looks sick, by the way. I love the look of this. It looks amazing. The little embryos in there as well. It's kind of strange looking, but I really like it. So yeah, let's place that there. And then I've noticed these have like a weird placing issue. Okay, maybe it's being fixed because I was placing one in my house and it was randomly placing like halfway through the wall, even though it was snapping exactly as you just saw right there. So that's cool. And then, yeah, eventually we'll have our little incubator thingy here, and I should probably maybe also get some air cons in here as well. We might put those below the floor though, because I think that could be a good idea. We'll see. Yeah, so for the moment, there we go. We have our gene storage. Obviously, it still needs power, so I do need to get another generator in this area, but I would probably need one in this building anyway, so maybe we can pop that over there or something, and yeah, we'll get all that stuff sorted out. But yeah, here's the whole building. I think it's loaded in. We'll see. I'll show you the bits that are loaded in. Okay, yeah, no, it is fully loaded in. That's really strange, because, like, honestly, I've been logging out and logging back in, and you know, it's been coming back immediately every time. That was the only time that it didn't take ages, so I think maybe it just had some stage fright or something. But yeah, so here's the building. Not so sure about these little, like, porthole things, but I might maybe change the positions of them. So the whole kind of top bit here, I did change it a little bit, just not like a crazy amount. Let me just get above this railing. So we did have a pillar coming down here in the middle, and then it kind of it basically made this roof part, and I decided to just instead fill out these bits with some railings, or half walls more like it, and then I put some sloped walls here and just kind of put the roofs like that. It's very dark in here, actually. I should probably get some lights up here at some stage, but we will need power as well. Let's just go ahead and pop one of those guys up there. So yeah, you can see like the majority of it right here. It's not like anywhere that I'm going to be going. It's more just for kind of external decoration and design and everything. I think it looks nice, though. I like it. Definitely like the look of the building. I think I did a good job with it to try and take away from just making a regular ass looking building and making it look really cool. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? Let me know. It is... What do we want to call it? Just probably like the breeding bunker, honestly. Oh, the light up there actually makes it look nice. I like that a lot, actually. We'll probably end up putting some of the little strip lights or whatever right on these pillars, maybe facing outwards, so then they're not like visible to down here. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so this whole building will get used for some breeding. I think our first breeding project is pretty much almost ready. Inside of this folder, we have some interesting stuff, and yeah, maybe that will be the next episode. So yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be it for this build and this episode. If you have enjoyed it, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you have any suggestions, let me know. One thing that I do know is that it does look very plain down here, like at the very bottom of the building, so I'm not super happy with that bit, but yeah, I just need to figure out some way to like break up that texture a little without adding in like a crazy amount of extra detail in on top. But yeah, we'll see what we can come up with. But yeah, suggestions definitely will be appreciated. And yeah, that's it. I'll catch you in the next one. One last little luck. Can I swing directly in? Oh, I'm not. I could have done that if I had been a little bit more wound down here. I don't know why these stupid things amuse me. Like, look at this. Oh, will I get through? Thread the needle. Okay, yeah. I don't think I was low enough. And then I went a little bit lower. And then once you do that, it stops your momentum completely. This should work, though, right? Ah, still not. Wow, I'm bad at this.